Welcome everybody to our Monday night call. It is the end of the month and big things are happening over here in the DeNicholas organization. We are having record sales in our organization. We are selling more this month. We have sold more this month than we have actually since November of 2021. So the most at all this year. Our organization has sold over $325,000. So give yourself a pat on the back, a big old clap, a sign language clap, like whatever you want to do to congratulate yourself. You all have done phenomenal. I also want to share, and we're not even at the end of the month yet, but I want to screen share and congratulate two of our consultants, new consultant, Missy Thornton. She just met her qualifications and will be taking a fast track promotion on April 1st and getting her first $500 cash bonus for promoting to director. So everybody give Missy a big round of applause. That's phenomenal. So she did that. I don't know if she's in her 30 days or 90 days. Missy, how long you been selling now?
Since February 1st.
Since February 1st. In 2 months, she's promoting to director. Congratulations. That is phenomenal. So excited for you. And then we also have consultant Kay McGee, who has met her director qualifications this month. So congratulations to her. She's going to get all the new spring products at her doorstep. I mean, can I get a whoop whoop on that? For free when you promote to director. So Missy's getting that as well. And so many great perks when you promote to director with this company. And you can love Mondays, right? I didn't mean to stop my screen share. Let me get back on here. There's a couple other things I wanted to show you. So some of you are brand new, don't even know what being a director is. So I just wanted to go over that with you real quick. Being a director is just building a group, a family of people that join you in the business. So when you have 5 people that join you in your business and they give Pampered Chef a shot, they're each active, meaning they each sell $150 and you sell at least $750, but the 6 of you together sell $5,000. You take the title of director. And what does that mean? That means you make more money and you get more free stuff. So can you all see my screen, the perks of becoming a director? So lots of great perks. You get 250 Pampered Chef dollars when you promote. And if you don't know what a Pampered Chef dollar is, it's like a gift card. You can do whatever you want to with it. You can add products to your collection, to your kitchen. Uh-oh, I don't want to end meeting. Cancel. You can buy paperwork, you can register for conference, you can bank your PC dollars and just use them all at one time. You can use a little bit. You can also gift your PC dollars to other team members. When you promote to director in your first 90 days of business, you get a $500 cash bonus. Anybody here like cash? Yes. If you're out of your 30 days, no big deal. You're still getting lots of other perks. But that's a bonus for your first 90 days. You get a $50 activity fee bonus. You get 500 PC dollars when each of your consultants qualify. You get all the new products that came out in the most recent product launch, and you get over $250 overrides. And override is like additional money, additional commission. So 3% commission you make on your team sales, but also on your own sales. So some big stuff there. That's over $2,300 in products and commission you can earn just by adding some team members, by sharing this business with others. So That's super exciting. We also have a special director team that we do special events and special fun perks and things like that that we Anita just got joined into our leadership team, our dynamic the Nicholas directors. That is a mouthful. So she's in our leader team now, and I'm so excited to welcome Kay and Missy and Jerry when she gets another $26 order. Right. She will be in our director team. We also have Ashley Oakley that's working hard on becoming a director this month. We have Carol and Penny and Jesse that are also working towards directorship. So excited for these ladies. Anybody else that is interested in, making the move to director and growing their team, make sure you put it in the chat, and then also let your director know that that's, that you'd love to have some extra cash and bonuses. So excited about that. Anybody have any questions on that, what it means to become a director? I know a lot of people tell me, well, Jennifer, I'm new at this and I kind of don't even know what I'm doing yet. Well, you know what, that's okay. Because we have a great system that we put new consultants in. We have an amazing leadership team that helps lead new consultant calls. We have new consultant chats. We have a new consultant training on Google Classroom. I don't know if you all saw that yet, but we just introduced that last month to our organization. So it's taking the new consultant training and really streamlining it and making it easy for everybody. So you don't really have to know what you're doing in order to share the business with other people. And I don't know if y'all realize this, but we only have a few more days left in this month, which I'm kind of sad about because I'm loving March. March has been phenomenal. But we have the $25 kit that will only be around through the 31st of this month. So make sure that you are sharing that with other people. I will pull up, yeah, somebody calling me on. Okay, sorry. I had somebody trying to call me through FaceTime. I'm like, can't answer that right now. All right. Shoot, I thought I had this up already. Okay, let me share my screen again. Okay. So we have this March only 3 reasons to become a consultant. One, that they can try it for $25 this month. That is just a Try Me kit. It's going to have just a couple products, the apron. It is going to have all the training that they would need to learn how to become a virtual consultant, or even an in-home consultant if they wish to. And it also is going to have a 90-day trial of the website. You all, that 90-day trial is worth way more than the 25 bucks. All right. Then this month only, they are offering anybody that signs up, as soon as they sign, they will get the numbers and letter cake pan. And that comes with any of the kits, not just a $25 kit. It also comes with the $79 kit, the $159 kit, and then the $279 kit as well. So your people are not limited to just a $25 kit. A lot of people love our products and really start because they want the products that come in the kit. So don't just offer the $25 kit. Yes, that's nice, because people that don't have the money to invest more or already have a ton of products may only need that. But they can get any of the kits and start the same successful business. Also, the third reason that it's good to try out this business this month is because they can earn the Flex Plus for free. When a new consultant signs up and they sell $12.50 in their first 30 days of business, Pampered Chef is going to send them this Flex Plus as a bonus. And that's over $300, well, it's $329 value. And in addition to this, they're earning the regular fast track rewards. So they would have earned the whipped cream maker, the mini skinny, and then the enamel cast iron. So our new consultants can get a ton of stuff just by trying out the business. Somebody made this graphic. I did not make it. I just added my picture to it. Sometimes we borrow other people's stuff. But all of these things they can get just by trying out the business for 90 days. So this is kind of a cool graphic that says, when was the last time $25 could earn you this much awesomeness? Little things like that put a personal touch on the business when you're talking about, joining this business. So I was thinking there might be something else on here, but all right. So there's only 4 days left to give, to reach out to people, to let them know that this is a chance. Y'all, there are so many people that need some extra money right now. So many people that, want something to do, people that are retired or stay-at-home moms or just need a social outlet. This is the perfect job for them. There's people that are in between jobs or just do not like Mondays, right? Why not offer this to other people and just see what they think? And it doesn't have to be a forever thing. It's not like they have to make a career out of this business, but why not try it on? I mean, now's the perfect time. They can try for $25, and what do they have to lose? Absolutely nothing. So make sure you're sharing that with people, because as of April 1st, none of these specials will be here. The $25 kit will be gone. The letter cake pan signing bonus will be gone, and the Flex Plus bonus will be gone. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Let's really work hard on finishing up March strong. So those of you that are working, y'all know we have the new summer product bonus, right? So whenever you sell $750, when that is submitted in March, you earn level 1 of the new products. It's a $30 value. I don't know if it's 1 product, 2 products, 3 products. I have no idea, but it is products valued at $30. I think it's 2. I think it's 2 products. And then level 2, when you submit $1,500 in March, then you get level 2. And I know what these products are, and I'm gonna tell y'all, you don't want to miss level 2. Okay, you don't want to miss level 2, because I've seen it and I've used it and I love it. Okay, so make sure you submit $1,500 in commissionable sales by March 31st to get in on that. So we have lots of you all that have already earned it. Put in the chat what level you have earned already. And if you're not there, what level do you plan to earn by the end of the month? So Jessica earned level 2. Juliana level 1, Jerry level 2, Ashley level 2. Congratulations, everybody. That's so exciting. So exciting. So those of you that are still working on pulling in some more sales, I want to tell you something that I did. Okay, so I did a thing, and I'm not really big about sending, I see a ton of challenges. Like, here's a mix and chop challenge. I'm challenged to sell 10 mix and chops this week, or I've been challenged to do this or challenged to do that. I just never have been one to really put that out there to my customers. I know a lot of people do, and some people have really good success with it. I don't know why I haven't done it. I just haven't. But I was in Chicago with Love Carpenter and chatting with her a little bit, and Love was like, Jennifer, you got to do this thing. And I was like, okay, what thing? And she said, it's a muffin pan challenge. And I'm like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, tell me what it is. She said, well, you just send a message that says something as simple, and I will give y'all this message. But it's as simple as, hey, I have been challenged to collect orders. Oh gosh, let me get the right word so I can not just try to do it off the cuff. Okay. Hey, it's Jennifer with the Pampered Chef, and I'm reaching out to you because I've been presented with a fun little challenge, but I only have until midnight on March 30th to reach it. Would you be willing to take a peek at my $25 and under section on my website and consider placing an order of at least $20 or more? Every order gets you into the drawing for the large muffin pan. Live local, want to save money on shipping, message me about picking up your order from my house. So then if they were local, then I just put their orders together, they could pick it up at my house, because then a lot of people ordered smaller things. But even if they were picking it up at my house, they still had to spend 20 bucks on products in order to get entered into the drawing, right? So Love was like, I just did this, Jennifer, you've got to do it. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And then she said, Jennifer, I sold $7,000 sending this message out. And I was like, maybe I will. Yes, I will. So I was sending that message out quickly as soon as our conversation ended, right? I was like, $7,000. What in the world? Like I have a big client base. I do. I've been selling Pampered Chef for 18 years. I have a lot of contacts. But I have sent out, like when I've done shared rewards parties, I've sent messages out about that, and I've done good shared rewards parties. I've had $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 shared rewards, but I've never done anything like this. And I was like, well, I mean, it's not going to hurt to try it. So I don't know if y'all have heard of Project Broadcast or not. Some of you use it, some of you don't. I talk a lot about it with our director team, because our director team, I feel like, is a little more invested. And so and they make, some more money. Project Broadcast is a service that we would pay for, is why I really haven't presented it to our, regular organization or consultants. Not that you can't use it, because it is phenomenal. But it's a texting service. So you just put in a message that you want to send out, and it texts it to every single one of your contacts that you have in your database. So that's how I sent this message. And I sent it to like 6,000 people. I mean, I blasted it out. Everybody, if I have your phone number, you might have got this text from me. I try to take my consultants out of it, but sometimes it just happens. You all, I sold over $10,000 with this message. I mean, what? $10,000. Now, mind you, I have a lot of contacts. So do I expect an average consultant to sell that much? No. But even if you have 500 contacts, if you take your portion of, and I have 6,000, well, I might have 8,000 contacts on there. But a lot of them are not active, or they might be invalid phone numbers or whatever. So all of them don't go, right? So if you take a percentage of the 8,000, say you have 5,000 contacts, that would divide it by 16. So if I had $10,000 and I divide that by 16, that would still be $625 based on the number of contacts and the proportion of sales, right? Still 625 bucks you could get if you have 500 contacts. Now, will you absolutely get that amount? No, but could you? Yes. A couple of I shared this with my director team a couple weeks ago. Kelsey got $1,400 in sales. Jessica Rhodes got $1,000. Julie got $1,400. Joni got $500 in sales, and Anita got $240 in sales. So my thought is, I'm giving away a $40 muffin pan. Is it worth $240 in sales to me? Absolutely. Is it worth $10,000 in sales? Absolutely. Like I was so honored that so many people ordered to help me. Like I couldn't just give away one pan. So I did another drawing. I actually gave away 2 pans, which I still felt kind of stingy doing that. But now I like have more stuff that I can give away for other incentives. So I would highly, highly recommend you all doing that. Now, there are people that don't have project broadcast, and that's okay. You can still post about it on your main page. You can post about it on your VIP pages. You can post about it in your party pages, your past party pages. You can send a customer connection email about it and even go live. So even if you don't have project broadcast, you can still publicize this and really get good results. I will tell you, the best way you will get results on this, though, is by sending private messages, either text, a personal reach out. Because if I post it and all of you all see this challenge, you know, I may have a couple people that go on and order. And that's exactly how it was. I posted on my VIP page. I have about 2,000 people in my VIP page. And I maybe had 4 or 5 people that ordered from there. But if I private message each of you, how much more likely are you to help me out? If I send you that private message and say, I'm really working on this goal, could you help me? Right? You would feel a little more obligation, a little more like, oh, she meant me, not just everybody in Facebook world. Like it makes a big difference. Posting on social media is an advertisement. It is a billboard. You have to ask personally to get what you want. Same thing with bookings. You can't post about it and expect people to come flocking to you to book a show. Occasionally you will have somebody that sees a post and messages you and says, oh, I want to do a show, but not a lot, just like that billboard. And I think one of the last weeks I was talking about when you're driving down the road and you see the billboard and you think about it, but you don't really act on it. Right. But if they were to call you directly and say, hey, did you see the special we're running? You're more likely to act on it. Heather says in her chat that she sold $527 with this muffin pan challenge. So congratulations. Yeah, I mean, you can do it. You can do it in a party if you want to. I mean, there's nobody, and it doesn't even have to be the muffin pan. It can be anything you want it to be. Love did the muffin pan, so I was like, I'll do the muffin pan. Why not? She already had all the verbiage, the pictures and everything, so I just used what she gave me. The reason she had picked, and it was the large muffin pan, the reason she did that is because it's a fairly new product, and there's not a ton of people that have it. Like if you did the brownie pan, there are tons of people that have the brownie pan, which now I think Carrie on here, she gave the choice of 2, either the brownie pan or the large muffin pan. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me what you give away. Whatever you want to give away, when you have to be a $40 item, give away something that's cheaper. But the point is that you are asking for people to help you, and in turn for them helping you, you will put them in a drawing for whatever. Anybody have any questions on that?
Jennifer, I'm currently running a shared rewards party. Can I incorporate this in that when I send the message out?
Yeah, why not?
Or-
Yeah, it's your business, girl. You do what you want to do. Now, know that as the consultant, you are responsible for paying for that muffin pan or whatever you give out. But again, just like I said, was it worth me buying a $42 muffin pan for all the orders I got? Absolutely. And did I actually pay $42 for the muffin pan? No, because I make commission on it, right? I put it, say Carol was the one that won the muffin pan. I just added it to her order and then I made commission on it. So as a director, I make 30% commission. So you take that off the top. I didn't make near that. Actually, one of the people that won the muffin pan was a past host. So I got 10% off the top and then I made my 30% commission. So, I mean, I didn't pay that much off for it. if you have one on hand. I mean, you could just mail that one. So again, doesn't have to be the muffin pan. That's just what we've used before. So I will put in the org page the wording, which I see that I think Deanna had shared it in here too, but I will put it along with the picture that I used. And I will also put the option, the one that Carrie made. I hope she doesn't mind. She made the muffin pan or the brownie pan option. And I told my people too, because I had some people that replied back and they said, well, I already have the large muffin pan. And I'll say, okay, if you win it, you can pick whatever else you want for that value. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. And then the 2 people that won it, I sent them a message and I was like, congratulations, you're the winner. Do you want the muffin pan or do you want something that's the same value? And they're like, no, I want the muffin pan. So whatever. I don't care what they get. As long as they're going to place an order, we're good to go. So make sure that you are finishing up March strong. Don't give up until the last minute, because big things can happen. Big things can happen in a very short amount of time, especially when you have a big goal in mind. So we're getting close to April, and you definitely want to start getting your shows booked in April and looking forward to what's happening, what's coming up with Pampered Chef for April. Did anybody see that they are doing the bonus $100 for shows that are $650 and more? That's a big deal. That is a big, 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 big deal. Now, I have a lot of times I'll have hosts and they're like, well, I don't know that I can get to 650. Of course you can. Absolutely, you can. And I break it down to order numbers. I try to give them something tangible to work on. And so let me share with you. This is one thing that I use with my host. And again, you can use it if you want to. You don't have to. But I noticed this makes a big difference. Can you all see the flower graphic? How many orders do I need? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Okay. So I think telling somebody a $650 show, sometimes they think that's a lot. Oh, I'll never get there. Well, yeah, you absolutely can. Let's break it down for you. It's only about 12 orders. Okay. And so actually, most of the time it's less than 12 orders, but that's just how because a good average is about 12 orders. So I made this graphic. And for every 6 orders, I give my host something, just like an extra little bonus. And it gives them something that they can track. So then when Susie and Mary and Joe and Bob and whoever order, when they get 6 orders, I make a big deal out of it. I'm like, congratulations, you just earned a rub of your choice. You got 6 orders. Which one would you pick? You know, and then I put it in the show, congratulating them. I send them a message. And then I say, you're now up is the mix and shop. And you can make any of these, you can do any free gift that you want to, because again, if you're offering this, that's money is coming out of your pocket as a consultant. But if I'm getting 6 orders and I have a $400 show, I have made anywhere from $80 to $120. So for me to buy a $6 rub is no big deal, right? Especially because we're buying it on the host order. So we're getting it at the host discount and then we're making commission on it. So am I paying $6 for it? Nope. I'm going to pay between 3 and 4. All right. And then when they get to 12 orders, pretty much, I mean, very often the shows are at $1,000, but I like to put the average in there. So anywhere between $650 and $1,000. And so I keep pushing them. So when they have 8 orders, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're only 4 orders away from getting the mix and chop and the extra $100 and free. And, you know, just like really pushing that for the order numbers. And so I found that when I put this in front of my host at the beginning, they have something tangible to work towards. And then I do when they have 18 orders, that I give them this the small bar pan or the pizza stone. But again, most of the time, they have way more than $1,000 show when they have 18 orders. So I'll share that with you all too. Just some other different ideas on how to market your shows and how to market higher sales and really get your host thinking about getting orders. I also challenge my host before their show to get 5 orders before their show starts. And so that's something that you could do as well. And then they're almost to their first goal of their rub. So, and again, you could give them that without offering a free gift. Of course, I don't want you all spending money if you're, I want you making money. But again, sometimes if you spend a little money, you make a lot more. But I don't want you to ever do anything that you're not comfortable with. So if you don't feel like you're in a position to offer free gifts like that, don't feel like you have to. You can still give them the order goal number without offering free gifts and still keep it in front of them, and even put it in your show and say, our goal of the show is to have 18 orders to help Susie maximize her host rewards. Put it out there because they want to help their host get stuff. And if you don't tell people how close she is to their goal, then they don't know. What I often find though is that people will place a second order or add to their original order to help that host get to where she needs to be. So make sure you are tracking those sales and you're keeping them in front of the host and the guest. So another thing that you want to think about in increasing your shows, your bookings, your sales is making your parties unique, making them different, because there are a lot of Pampered Chef consultants. There are a lot of consultants in all kinds of companies. So why would somebody feel compelled to do a show with you or Pampered Chef for that matter, as opposed to any other direct selling company that they could do a show with? What makes you different and unique? So we want to think about that. Our director team is great about offering templates for you all. And I think, I think they do great. On the templates that we have are very good templates, in my opinion. They have a lot of good information in there. They're fun, they're interactive. However, our organization has 600 consultants in it. So why would somebody pick you to do a show with instead of all the other 600 consultants on our team that have the same exact template? How are you standing out and making your shows different than other people? So you can still take that same template, but how can you make it unique to you? How can you give brand yourself and make yourself a little bit different? So Kelsey is really good about coming up with neat themes. She's always coming up with neat ideas. She helped us with the homemade from the heart. What did we call that? Meals from the heart. What did we call that?
Food from the heart.
Food from the heart. Okay, there you go. She did food from the heart back in January, and then now she's got some more ideas. So I asked Kelsey if she would share with you some of the theme shows that she's doing these next couple months.
So in thinking about April, I've been just thinking about the things that I do in my kitchen. I try to do like more salads and fresh veggies in the spring. And so I'm trying to incorporate that kind of idea of like fresh spring veggie foods, that kind of thing into my parties. So I'm creating a fast and fresh weeknight meals template. So what I did, I'm not like creating a whole new template. I'm just going into Post My Party and I'm copying the March template with our new spring products. And I'm really just switching out the recipes and wording the posts a little bit different to talk about springtime and how this would be great. Like just little recipe adaptations for freshening things up, using more herbs that we'll have in our gardens, using more veggies that are like less expensive because they're in season now, and that kind of thing. So for bookings for these parties, I am saying, this is my script. I say, hi, name. Thanks so much for joining Host's Party this week. I hope you were able to take away some great new recipes and kitchen tips for your family. In April, I'm doing fast and fresh meals themed parties, and I'd love to throw one for you and your friends. It's so simple to host. All you do is invite your friends to a group I create and comment along just like you've done in this party. can I put you down for one of my Fast and Fresh shows in April? And I got 4 bookings today from that. People seem to really be excited about just the fun springtime things. I'm putting some like Easter candy games into the template. Like I'm doing like one of those little robin's egg. How many robin's eggs are in? I haven't made it yet. I don't know what product, but something like that. Something with like Easter candy and that kind of thing, just to make it more spring themed. What else am I doing? I'm just like redoing some of the images to make it flowery and springtime looking. So it's really just freshening up a template. It's not posting different products. It's not creating a whole new template because that takes a ton of time. But it's just swapping things in and out to make it more seasonal. So if you don't know, in Consultants Corner, we have access to all of the marketing imagery. And then if you just type in spring at the top in the search bar and under marketing imagery, all of our new spring themed, like our spring products are there. There's a whole bunch of new recipes that are there. There's a whole bunch of kitchen tips that go along with our e-cookbook for this season. I think it's Dinner Boot Camp. And there's a lot of really great recipes in there and just kitchen tips that I've been adding into the parties. So a lot of it is not stuff that I'm creating. Maybe I'll just add a border to something that is posted on marketing imagery to make it like springier looking, but it really doesn't take a lot of time to freshen up a template. And then it's a lot more personal to you. And then especially if you're making games like the how many robin's eggs are in the, I don't know, multi-cooker, that's a lot of robin's eggs, but if you're doing something like that, you can just take a picture in your own house and then it shows like it's your kitchen or you can hold it and it's you with it. So just that kind of thing to help to make it more personal to you and to make it more spring themed. So that's what I'm doing.
Thank you very much, Kelsey. Yeah, I think there are great images out there. And don't get me wrong, I don't want people spending a ton of time making unique images if there are some already out there. I know our leaders are really good about making things for our team and sharing them with our team. So, do try to utilize what's out there. But what I have found is that people love to see you. They love to know you. That I feel like the more you incorporate in your show that shows you as a real person, I think that makes them identify with you better and want to, they like you as opposed to just liking the product. So if you can make videos alive, and they don't have to be live, you can pre-record them and then post them. You can even put them in your Post My Party so they automatically post. Do a welcome video, do a video about the business and what it's done for you and your family so far and how somebody else can give it a shot too. You can even do I use Canva, and I think one of the weeks coming up, we'll probably do like a Canva workshop so we can show you more about how to use Canva and utilize it and things like that. But I wanted to show you some of the things like inserting your picture on pictures or through Canva really makes a big difference. So let's see. See if I can get to some of mine. Which screen are y'all seeing? Do you see my pictures or do you see the flowers? The picture y'all see me
Pictures.
in the yellow shirt. Okay. All right. So that's really big. Okay. So I wanted to show you some of these pictures that I put together, and these are in my template. So this is just a picture of me, and it says, "Who would have ever thought a girl who couldn't cook could be the next national executive with Pampered Chef? You can too." And then this one's just, "What do you love? Do what you love. You'll love what happens next." So just little simple things like that. What is my computer doing? Are y'all still seeing my screen? Okay, sorry, it's
Yeah.
funky. And then also I have created a logo that I use for myself, because I will tell you, other people get a hold of our images and they overuse them, and that hurts us. So if I share something with our organization, I try to put our team logo on it. So that way people are less likely to use it. And I make a ton of my own personal images as well. So the more unique your picture, the better it's going to be received, and not shown as spam through Facebook. So, I mean, just I have some silly pictures in here. Is what's your favorite part of Pampered Chef Show? This is just something that I put together, just different. These are all marketing imagery pictures, but I put them together in a collage, and then I put my logo on there. Again, here's a recruiting post that just has a picture of me on there. Just different things that personalizes it and makes it look different and unique to me. So here's one that I put at the beginning. Hey, I'm Jennifer, your Pampered Chef Gal. So I put this in. And then in the message, I'll say, hey, I'm going to send you a friend request. I hope we can be friends throughout the show. And, letting them know to look out for their friend request. I mean, these are just, here's another one of my recruiting things is anyone can try on the apron, which one would fit you best. And then I'm asking them to pick for tickets, which one would you pick? And then I do a lot of tips, cooking tips in my shows. Ones that I get through marketing imagery or, that I find online. I am not a huge cook, so I don't have a lot of my personal tips, but I sure will borrow somebody else's. But then I made this one picture to go with it that says tips in a jiffy with Jennifer, because my show, my branding is life in a jiffy with Jennifer. So that kind of goes along with that branding. So just some of those different ideas of things that can make you and your show unique. And I hear a lot of feedback from customers and hosts about, oh my gosh, your show was so fun. I really enjoyed it. You did a great job. It was so personal. So just think about that when you're doing your shows. How can you relate more to your customers and make them want to come back, and be your customer for good? Anybody have any questions? Jerry said she started doing a scavenger hunt in her parties with a spring theme. That's a lot of fun. I've done something before where people would, I would either add a little picture on a picture. So say we're chasing the bumblebee, right? And every picture that has a bumblebee, people have to comment and say, I see a bee, or, something to that effect. Or anytime that I say chop, that they have to write in the comments, chop. Just something like that. And then I try to work it in a lot of the different posts that I put in there. And then that gets people really excited. And then they're commenting on a lot of posts, which is then increasing their algorithm, right? Because then they're commenting on more things, so they're seeing more things. And then it makes it fun, and reasons for them to want to come back to the show even more is to find, I think I've seen it, it's St. Patrick's Day. I've seen people putting a little leprechaun on different pictures. Or, you could do an Easter bunny that's joining you in the party and he's hopping along from post to post, or find the eggs or something like that would be really cute. Sorry, I was just trying to read through the comments. So I missed this question earlier when I was talking about the muffin pan challenge. Lauren asked if we make a party for this. So I did. I opened up a new party and had a specific ordering link to it. And so that's how I was able to track how many sales came in from that show. Now I probably had 6 to 10 orders where people did it wrong and they ordered on my personal webpage. I would have loved for it to gone in that show, but that's completely fine because an order is an order. So whether it went in my webpage or my online, direct ordering link, or if it went into a party, it's still a nice order. So when you get a bunch of orders, then you can use those host rewards to buy incentives. So you could use it to buy the muffin pan or to buy future giveaways for your parties or things like that. So always try to be smart when you collect orders and put them together as a show to then use those rewards to invest in your business. Season's Best cookbooks, those are easy to mail out. The small flexible cutting mats, those are easy to mail out as giveaways and things like that. So anybody have any questions, or any of my directors have, some extra tips and tricks they might like to share? You don't have to be a director to share. If you have a great idea, we'd love to hear it.
Jennifer, what I did with my scavenger hunt was I had them screenshot it and send it to me in my messenger. So I posted my messenger link in the like in my instructions, I guess, in the post that I did that explained about the scavenger hunt. And I had them screenshot it and send it to me, so that opened up people messaging me as well and having that option there. And I did daily winners for the scavenger hunt. And then I actually did like you find the most flowers, but then I did, there's like one magic flower each day. And the person who has the most magic flowers at the end of the week earns an upgraded prize.
Cute. I like it. I like it. Thank you for sharing. That's why she's a top seller, by the way. Sold over $6,000 last month. I hadn't even looked. I know you sold a lot this month too. Who else? 5,000. Nice, girlfriend.
I did two things. Did the customer connection email this afternoon, and I kind of told people I was trying to promote to director, and if they could order, it'd be great. But I told them to message me for the link, and for some reason, like, they all were trying to go to my personal website and order. So thank goodness that I had they called me and like, this thing's driving me crazy, because what I did on my Facebook party was I took my party link off, and where that was, like in your description, I said, message me for the link so I could give them my recruits link. And I got a couple orders. So we're from the beginning of the day, I was $200 short on my recruits. Now I'm only 107. So we're getting there.
So exciting. So exciting. Y'all, there's so many ways to get business. You just kind of have to think outside of the box, right? Just posting something on Facebook and expecting it to bring in all the orders, I hate to say, it's just not going to happen that way. I mean, I have thousands of followers on Facebook, and I still rarely get people. I mean, I do get people randomly messaging me for orders, but I have a huge client base too. And I have a pretty good following with my customers too. I feel like I do have loyal customers because I treat them very well. I really keep in touch with my customers. I really try to, give them extra, send them recipes when I think about it. And it's not always just asking them for orders. It's really trying to take care of my customers. So I feel like, I've done a really good job with that over the past, 18 years. And I do have a loyal bunch of customers. Now I have some people that, bought from me before, and then they go to other consultants, and that's fine too. Hopefully they go to one of y'all that's in my organization. But I mean, I get it. People, have choices to go with whoever they want to, but you want to try to do what you can to make your customers happy. I want you to think about, whenever you go to a store, what makes you go back to that store? What makes you enjoy the salesperson that's there? What do they do that makes you feel good and makes you want to go back? So, this online business is our store. And we don't only want one-time customers, we want repeat customers, and we want referrals. We want all of our customers to say, that Jennifer gal, she'll take care of you if you need something. And you want them to pass your name along to other people. So what would make you go back to a customer, or what would make you pass somebody's name along? Like, what could they do to make that experience better? So I want you to keep that in mind. And I feel like we do that a lot. I feel like we do share that with our orgs, and I'm hoping that everybody in there gets that this is a customer relationship business, and the better your relationship, the better your business. I mean, it really boils down to that.
Both of my people that ordered today, that's when they called me or text me, that's what both of them said. When I was like, I want to send you this link and it's a friend of mine and da 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 da. And they were both like, is it helping you? And I said, yes, ma'am, it certainly is. And they're like, okay, send it. I'll do it. So it works.
Good, good, good. And I feel like people are, they have good hearts and they do want to help other people. And I think that's what went over so well with that muffin pan challenge is I wasn't asking them for $100 order. I just asked, would you be willing to place a $20 order? And that was not high commitment, but it felt like something that they could do to be helpful. And oh my goodness, all the people that were so helpful, and they were messaging me and they're like, Jennifer, did you make your goal? Did you get your challenge? And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so awesome. And a majority of them were $20, $25 orders, but I had a lot of $80 orders. I had a lot of $100 orders. I had $150 orders. Like, people got in there and they started looking and they're like, oh yeah, I was going to get that. Oh yeah, and I was going to get that too. And oh, why not get this too? And then they were close to the free gift. So then they added on again, or then they were close to the free shipping. So then they added something else on there. But people were so kind. They were so kind. And they were like, I just wanted to help you. Did you meet your goal? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, times 100. Like, I didn't even expect to get that much, but people they were great. So Jackie said the best form of advertising is word of mouth. Absolutely, it really is. And people will trust their friends, and so if their friends refer you to them, they're going to trust them. And the better you can treat your customers, the more they'll come back and the more they'll tell other people. All right, friends. Any more questions? I'm going to grab a picture of who all's on here because I know several of us directors do little giveaways for our teams that are on the call. So nobody go anywhere yet before we get off here. Kelsey, do you have anything else you wanted to add?
That I can think of.
Nope. All right, friends. So I am going to, I already put in in our org page the muffin pan challenge. And again, you can change it up however you want to. And then I'm going to put in there how many orders do I need. So I created one, has our team logo on there. You can create a different one if you want to. But again, no need to waste a whole bunch of time if you have one that you can use. And then also, anytime you put your images out there, try to put some kind of logo or branding on there so then it's not overused and then taken by other consultants to use as well, because you do want to be careful with Facebook. It's been very, very funny lately, and they do like unique content. So the more unique you can make it, the better. So friends, you all have a great week. I cannot wait to see how your March ends up. Good luck to everybody on making your goals. I'm excited to see some more director promotions happening this month. And again, if you want some extra money, you want to work on a director promotion, make sure you let your director know and we'll help you get there. You all have a great evening. Chat with you soon.